Hey, we have returned with Terra Invicta, and we're gonna find out if Audrin is gonna be stolen by vultures. Okay, so Anna, how much movement do you have? Tell me how this is going down.
Been taking
Can I
notes.
ask a preliminary
yes, Jordan.
question? Does anybody have to make a perception check to actually see me flying away?
No, I think from
okay.
where Anna is, it's pretty obvious.
Okay.
Because she was looking for you. She would have like jumped up, been like,
okay.
"Where are the vultures?" and looked up. Right? Yeah.
I have 110 feet of movement total, and I can fly all of that if needed.
Okay, so you managed to reach them.
Yeah.
What do you do? Are you just keeping? Say again.
No, I'm gonna try and grab him.
How much more movement could you?
I'm figuring out, would they have gone at like a 45-degree angle or more like
I still have 25 plus. Because I mean, I don't know the exact, because I would have saved a little time by flying diagonally instead of walking the distance, but I would still have 25 plus 20 is 45 plus 6. I would still have 5 feet, so probably 10 feet, around 10 feet of movement.
Would they have gone directly? Would they have gone directly at a 45-degree angle, or maybe at a little bit at a?
It doesn't matter because I would have just.
I'm trying to figure out how much movement speed you probably have left.
If it's 5 or 10 feet, I don't really care the exact amount.
Right. This is my question.
Uh-huh.
The 110 you just said, that's while with you still having an action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's all I needed to know. Yeah, just making sure that was the case.
Oh yeah, my speed if I use all three things is 165.
Yeah, you can move so fast that I just don't know where this is all coming from half the time. So yeah.
The mitochondria.
All right. Anyway,
I want to grab them. I'm trying to see if there's anything. I feel like
God is watching me.
Because to try and just grab him, it would be like opposing athletics checks, right?
To do what exactly? Just
to try and grab him away.
I think so. Yeah, that sounds right.
So I feel like I just don't know.
Your DC is 21.
Well, I never said I was doing that.
Okay, well, this is their role if they like. I don't.
Well, because I was also going to say the other thing that I could do, because I'm bad at being strong.
Yes.
Is if I try and hit them and stun them, and then just grab Audrin.
Yeah, that makes
when
sense.
The bird is stunned.
And so you'd be using like your bonus action.
I just use my normal action to attack.
Here's the question though. What do we decide about like grabbing someone like that? Doesn't that take an action?
I don't know. She didn't do that with me.
Well, she did kind of do that with you, actually.
No, she attacked somebody and then grabbed me.
Oh.
I wasn't sure if that could be your second, like, can that be your second attack, or does that have to be movement, or like, what does that have to be?
No, it's fine. We already went past it, but Anna wouldn't have been able to do what she did with Takewee because she thought originally she was going to do the reaction, where Takewee does the reaction, but then to not get the attack of opportunity, she had to do an action instead.
Yeah.
It's fine. We already moved past it, but I in this instance, because Audrin is down, you can't let him do it for you. You have to spend an action to grab him, even if it's unresisted. Like, you're still, like, taking him in your arms.
Cool. Well, in that case...
Because it'd be the same thing if you had to, like, grab an object or something, right? Like, you can't...
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to decide...
Because, like, you know, if you could somehow stunning strike just by spending a bonus action, which I don't think you can do, can you? Is the stunning thing just a key point?
Yeah, stunning is just a key point that happens, like, with my...
But then can you just do bonus action, unarmed strike, spend the key point, and then use your regular action?
I already used my bonus action.
Oh, right, of course, to move.
Because I have to use my bonus action to have my wings.
You're correct. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, not a whole lot of good options right now.
Well, let me see.
Get Audrin.
What does this let me do? Okay. I'm going to use my action to take my potion of haste.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense to me.
Because I feel like I'm going to need it. I think I don't know what else to do because
that seems like a good idea to me. Given your situation here.
I mean, it only gives me one more action this turn. Like it doesn't let me do two things right now. Because the potion drinking is an action.
Also, it took Anna exactly 100 feet to reach them, approximately 100
Okay,
feet. Not
that
exactly.
makes sense. That makes sense.
I did the math. I can show my work if necessary.
No, that's fine. I am glad someone did it so that I don't feel like I was going crazy. But...
I did a 3-4-5 triangle and a 2-2-2 triangle. So I figure one of those is probably what they did, and both of them came out to about 75 feet.
Okay. This is for Audrey. I'm trying to think of any dumb backstory thing of.
Oh, you're doing backstory. That means it's serious.
For Audrey. Wow.
Is there a chance that that Audrey and Anna have actually met before and not really realized it? Like
maybe. I mean, Anna wasn't like out of the monastery very often.
Yeah,
right?
I was in there.
It's probably possible. Like there's, I mean, she wasn't literally locked in the monastery. Like it could have been she was going to church or something to somewhere else, like in the city, maybe some sort of ceremony, and Audrey was attempt to pick the pocket of one of the priests. Like that could have happened.
Or Audrey was just like, maybe when he first got to Far Shore, somehow wandered his way there when he was still
that's true.
His way around.
I
don't know.
I feel like when I was little, when I was first learning monastery things of like that you're supposed to be kind to people and you're supposed to share with people and you're not supposed to take other people's things. I didn't know about that yet. Nobody had like taught me that. And so I did have to wrestle a girl one time because I thought she had a really, really pretty doll that her mom sewed her. And I really wanted it because I didn't have anything like that. I didn't really have anything because I mean, nobody really has anything, but you can have a doll that your mom sewed from like scrap fabric. But I really wanted it. So I wrestled her for it and tried to grab it from her. And I got in big trouble for it because I ended up ripping the doll's arm off, which is not what I want to do here. So I'm hoping that I learned from this experience to not rip somebody's arm off.
Audrey is the doll in this scenario. Yeah. Okay. Yep, sure.
Okay. This is still going to be bad. I have a +1 to athletics. I have to crit. Oh my gosh!
How?
I'm gonna cry again.
What?
What the heck?
There's
MVP.
no way.
MVP.
How?
M keeps saying it's crit miss miracle again.
What?
Like
literally in my head, I was like, it would be so cool. But there's just no way. Like, there's just no way it actually happens. Man. Okay. Yeah, you grab him.
I have him. My speed is now doubled, so I have 20 feet of movement left. So I'm gonna go
just
20
fly downward,
feet.
basically. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go 20 feet directly towards the ship, so that when we fall down, hopefully it'll be like a further distance from them. And can I position myself where I'm like under Audrey and just take all the damage?
Yes. Yeah. Well, you're holding him, so yeah.
Okay.
You just
Yeah.
be landing for yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So then we fall. I don't know how high that would be. Yeah, Seth, get your
So you're moving.
triangle out.
You're moving 20 feet diagonally towards the ship down as well, or just to the left or to the right?
Just straight to the right, because I want to get further from them, and then the downward will get us further than if I move diagonally. Right?
It's gonna be about
I don't know,
36 to 42 feet, so 46 falling damage approximately.
Oh, that's fine. I take no damage then.
And this is to the ocean, right? Because you can't actually get far enough to
Yeah.
Oh wait, 20 feet. Then that would be another 10 feet, so that would be 50 feet. 50 foot drop.
Oh, okay. I still 5d6. I still take no damage.
Nice. Okay.
Great.
Because the damage, I automatically negate 30 damage.
Yeah, I'm imagining that like this is right. We get that flashback, right? Anna snags Audrun out of the rock's hands.
I make sure to cradle his arms instead of yanking them off.
Yeah, and I'm imagining that you just like grab him and then just drop, like just fall backwards, right? And you're just like, I got you, Audrun. Like you're so happy about it, and then like at the last moment, you turn epically and then just like land, and there's like waves like around you, but you're like like land on the top of the water, and then just like look up into the camera, Audrun in your arms.
I have you, little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's the spider monkey.
Somebody called Audrun's angels.
She even has wings.
Somebody call 911. Shoddy fire burning on the ocean floor.
Well, ocean service, but yeah.
The floor is an ocean, so I think it's ocean floor.
Yeah, fair enough. Ocean floor.
Okay, guys, that's the end of my turn. I think I did every single thing I possibly could.
Very good. All right, Deli.
Well, Deli's gonna swim up. She's gonna be about to like cast Call Lightning on the pirate that she sees, but then she looks over and sees Anna like falling to the ocean with Audrun cradled in her arms, and looks up.
This is all happening at the same time. So, this is all happening at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So she like probably sees it happening, and she sees the what are they called again? The rocks. She sees them and decides that's probably a better target. And I think they are still within the range of the.
They should be. Yeah. I mean, they were going to the other ship, so yeah.
And are they right by each other? Obviously, they're not where they are on the map currently.
Yeah, they're right by each other.
Then I'm just gonna cast Call Lightning upcast on them.
Perfect.
Because we can take care of the last guy.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop.
Well,
one of them fails, but one of them very much succeeds. Oh, you freaking kidding me? Wait. No, that's right. Only 16 damage.
16 and then 8. All right, cool.
And then I'll see back in the water.
Yep. See lightning tear through them. And then this last pirate, I think he just surrenders at this point. Especially because he sees the rocks flying away, and then like Takewi's probably rising up from the ocean again. And oh no, he has the cannon. I just forgot.
Oh right, he still has the cannon.
Yeah,
both of us are underwater.
Yeah, I think he can fire at Deli though. It's gonna be a disadvantage because she's underwater. But I think he's gonna fight. Like he's not gonna surrender until the cannon's unloaded at the very least, right? So he is going to fire at Deli
at disadvantage.
So that misses already. So
it
he fires in the water.
He
this is him trying to hit you before you go under the water, right? Is the idea narratively. But he misses, and then I think he just surrenders at the end of his turn, right? He just says, he just holds up his hands and says, "All right, you got me. I surrender." And what do you do, Takewee? Just kill him anyway?
For sure. I'm raging, man.
Fair enough.
I mean, yeah, I think so. I kind of want to try to get up there if I can. Like, I want to like probably attack him first.
Yeah, make a strength check, right? You have advantage.
Yeah, I do.
Actually,
do I have to make? Is that my action? It's not my action to climb up, right? Just like, right, Caleb.
It's not your action. It would just be a check that is
check to see
within
if I
your
could
movement. Yeah.
Move. Okay. Let me try. I'm gonna hit him first. With Dust Crusher, and then and then I'll try to. If I kill him, I'm gonna go up.
Makes sense.
If not, well, because I don't want him to attack.
Yeah, he's already surrendering. Why do you want to attack him to make him keep fighting? I guess is my thought.
I guess that's true. I don't know. Just because I'm raging, I'm vengeful.
How bad does he look? I mean, is there a chance you'll even kill him? Because if you hit him now and don't kill him, he's just gonna fight. He's just gonna keep fighting.
That's true.
I feel like you should use your rage that you still have to get advantage on the athletics check to get up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe I'm sure there's rope on board. Just tie him up.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
maybe
I'll do that. Let me try to get up.
Yep.
Let me make
athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, I mean, I have advantage on athletics.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So Takewee just can't quite climb up the.
Okay, then I'm gonna hit him so that way I can keep my rage.
There.
So this is Takewee, I think, right? Takewee's like, okay, I'm coming up there I'm gonna tie you up.
I'm so frustrated.
Okay, whatever. Just hit him.
Nope.
Well, that misses.
What the heck?
And so does that. It's like, what the heck? I surrendered. What are you doing? And I think
just
at that point,
wildly flailing.
He probably just at the very. Well, yeah, I guess he can't really. If he could, I suppose he would jump into the water at this point, but it's not his turn, so he would just be like, run away.
Wow, that was such a terrible turn. I couldn't even climb up.
Oh, sorry. That's supposed to be a D20. Ooh, 2 failed. He has 2 succeeded and 2 failed. Xiaofa does. Okay, so luckily for you guys, the Vrox actually just fly away. They kind of hiss and look at Deli and then hear something that you guys can't hear. Look up towards the cloud of rocks that's hovering above the town, or the ships over here, and fly back up there. And so you guys are fine here. Right, so Anna, we can go out of turn order at this point. Takewee can just do whatever she wants with the guy.
We can't really drop out of turn order because we have someone who's been dropped, and so turn order kind of matters.
He has one success, so even if he gets a nat 1, I have time to feed him a potion or get him to heal.
Yeah, so I would just say let's drop out of turn order. I'll do this right now just to see if Xiaofa dies or not. Right? Okay, so he stabilizes, but then you guys can do whatever. Right? Yeah.
Can we say Anna probably can get us up?
Stab him.
Yeah, I mean Anna can get you up with enough time, no matter what. Takewee, do you let the guy jump in the water and just swim away?
Probably.
Tie him up.
Okay.
Let's not let him go.
Oh yeah, no, I would. I mean, so
this is the thing.
Can I get?
He has a turn. He has a turn before Takewee does. So I think he. Probably
I don't think I would
chase
away. After him. No.
So I think based on what just happened there, I think the ship.
Yeah,
next
jump
to you
into the water next to the Kraken. That's what I was
going to say. I think they managed to fight off the Crake spawn enough that the ship doesn't get destroyed, but they are kind of taken out of the combat too, right? So the Crake isn't going to be helpful anymore. He just swims away to nurse his wounds somewhere in a forgotten cove somewhere.
Based on how our fight went, which was a glowing success, I don't understand.
Yes, glowing success. Yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, the idea here is that you will get victory points if you scuttle a ship, which is, putting into the torch or otherwise decommissioning it. But keep this in mind. If you don't scuttle a ship, then you can claim it after the battle. But you won't get victory points because then someone they could maybe go send people over to the ship and maybe use it for a little bit before the battle actually ends. So up to you whether or not you want to for sure get victory points for. You will get victory points for defeating Xiaofa, no matter what, because he was a major force, doing fireballs in the town and stuff. So that will automatically happen, and you will get. Let me find that.
How are we healing Audrin? Are we using potions? Are we using magic?
I have healing word, which can at least stabilize him and get him up. And it won't trigger wild magic since it's first level.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, if we want to do that, because I'm
I have healing.
I'm so mad because I shouldn't have used the potion of haste. because now that's just like wasted. But whatever.
How long does it last?
A minute.
So we still technically got a few rounds. Well, I guess if we're dropping out of turn order, we probably
There's no way that Anna's just gonna like rush over and try to attack someone else, right?
That's correct. I am smart enough to not do that because there's no pit.
Fair enough. Okay, so you guys get 100 victory points. For I think you're at 1350 right now, if I'm correct.
Let me check.
You were currently at 1350. Yes.
Yep. All right, you're now at 1450, which puts you over the threshold for the category that would have been worse. But up to you guys. Do you the ship next to you, the one that was attacked by the Crake spawn, has been decommissioned in a sense that like all the guys died, but it hasn't been scuttled yet. So if you would like to scuttle, up to you guys whether or not you want to claim these ships after the fact or scuttle them.
What do you mean by scuttle exactly?
Like scuttle, basically sink it. Yeah.
I think we should burn both of them.
Can we like? Oh, actually, important question first before we do anything. Can we loot the body?
Yeah, Shelfaw's body.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the wand of fireballs, which you can add to your character sheet.
I need a wand right now, so.
I don't think he has any other magic items.
How many charges does it have on it?
Good question.
I have two thoughts of something that we could do. I mean, I think we should at least scuttle one of the ships either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We should at least set this one on fire.
I was about to say, because this one's closer to the rest of them, so I feel like we should do this one for sure.
Actually,
or not.
I'm going to disagree. Because what if we use the cannons? What if we scuttle the other ship, then we use the cannons on this ship to attack the other ships?
I was kind of thinking the same thing too.
If you do that, like 3 ships are going to shoot you and just sink the ship anyway.
Yeah, that's what we're aiming for.
Anyway. And then that way we can.
And that's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if you're going to accomplish a whole lot, and you're going to put yourselves at risk, right?
My other question is,
well, what if we just like shoot off like a round at like the other ships and then just like
you can. I don't think it's going to accomplish enough to even bother trying it, right?
My other.
Well, I'm just wondering if like
Jordan,
because that would scuttle the ship.
Go ahead, Jordan.
My other thought was, what if we just drive the ship in front of the others and crash it into one of the other ships?
Yeah, you could try to do something like that. Yeah,
that way we actually might get 3 ships down instead of just 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's very unlikely you get all 3 down, but I mean, at least ramming this ship into the other ship could be, that could be a thing.
Yeah. Airship slice.
That like start moving forward for ramming and then like set the back of it on fire to hopefully ram it and then like try and set the other one on fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
a thought.
It would be up to odd. So this is the thing, right? If we go back to the far shore map here, you don't have a whole lot of distance to build up to ramming speed. At least if you were trying to go to this one, which is the one that has like that's the flagship, right?
Big people.
Which was that's where the Vrox went. They're like hovering above that ship. You could maybe, I think, if you wanted to try something like that, trying the Sea Witch's Curse over here is probably your best bet. That's the one that would allow you to get the most speed. If Audrin like got it up to speed a little bit, maybe with magic involved somehow, right? And then quickly turned to go like in front of the Brine Harlot and then slam into the Sea Witch's Curse. That's probably your best bet if you wanted to try something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
I just don't know how we're gonna fight 3 more ships.
That's what.
And that might be a thing you'd think of too, right? Is maybe you just bow out of the ship battles and go back to far shore and do something else, right?
Well, I'm thinking if everybody else bows out to far shore, Takewee does not have a way to get back to far shore without Audrin. Is that correct?
Yes. I mean, she could swim.
Well, I have the ring of swimming, so I could swim.
It would just take a while.
Right.
Longer than Anna or Deli.
My thought is Audrin could do that first and then fly away.
Yeah, you could try to ram the ship first and then escape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a thought. If I mean, I guess we got a good use out of Call Lightning. So if like
it was very helpful.
So I guess if I have to drop it, I mean, it gets not the worst. If we stay here, I can use call lightning. If we go, I can do other things. I could turn Takeway into a T-Rex.
Even if you move out of range, can't you still use call lightning for however long?
Yeah, but I
do
mean,
it on the ship.
I actually don't know. Like honestly, I have no clue. Let me put
because like
Yeah,
it's a
what does it say?
ship. You can see the ship to at least like.
Let's see. You can see under the cloud. So as
I mean, I can
long
see
as
a
you
point-
could, yeah, as long as you have clear line of sight on the spot that you're trying to do the lightning bolt.
But I mean, at that point, if we're like splitting our stars between land and sea,
Well,
like-
my thing is like we're like, I feel like we wouldn't necessarily be splitting resources. We'd do what we can out here as we're making our way back inland, maybe of like Audrey doing the ship, and then you instead of like dashing back to far shore, finish out your call lightning rounds, just to like. There's no reason not
agreed.
to, you know. Just possibly my thinking if we think it's better to go back to far shore. I mean, I don't really know how we're going to survive going back to far shore either, because I'm sure there's going to be tons of stuff going on there.
But also, technically, you have like the clerics and stuff who have been making potions. Like you could go back to like the forward command base and like get some potions and then go back out in the fighting, right?
We could just send Anna to go run and grab them and come back.
That's true.
Anna, quick go while we ram the ship.
Honestly, what, 2 rounds?
Honestly, yeah, Anna's very quick.
Well, especially if we decide this quick enough that she can make use of the rest of the haste.
Yeah,
that's true.
Oh
yeah. Just immediately book it. Yeah.
So okay, wait. If I
you guys are smart, so like it's fine. We can
wait. I just want to say,
how fast can you
let me
move?
calculate this.
Could you literally get there and back in 2 rounds?
I think the chapel is 15. Is number 15.
Okay.
So from where you guys are, it is 600 feet.
Oh, she could be there in like
straight line.
Unfortunately, it would take me 3 rounds to go there.
Oh no, 3 rounds
to go there and back. Yeah.
I'm gonna
what
say
is that?
because
18 seconds. 12
my
seconds?
speed is 55, and I can do. Then my speed is doubled, so then my speed is 110 because of haste, and I can do my movement speed, my bonus action dash for free because I'm a rogue, and then just use 2 actions because of haste to take the dash action. So that's 440 feet in 1 round.
In 1 round. I'm pretty sure that might break the sound barrier, but
wait.
We established birds don't have
6
hollow
seconds.
bones, so nothing is real in this world.
Oh, whatever.
For 6 seconds. Let's see.
How fast is that actually?
That's only 73 feet per second. That's actually not that fast. That's 50 miles an hour.
Here's my question.
Wait.
Okay, I mean, it's still very fast, but yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I can break.
The big thing is Anna can do this over water.
Yeah.
Anna, if you had an additional 10 feet to that, what would that put you at?
480 feet around.
Well, I mean, because you initially start with 55, right?
Yeah.
So what if instead of starting with 55, you start with 65?
Don't actually do it, but
movement speed.
Don't actually do this because I don't think we need it, but I would be curious to see.
So that would be another 80 feet. So 520 feet around.
It
I still would have
rounds,
to take 3 rounds.
So it wouldn't be worth it.
I basically like whatever. It's just another little drop in the bucket.
I'm just asking because I could cast Longstrider.
Not worth it.
Yeah, if it maybe shortened it to 2 rounds, that would be worth it, but it doesn't. So
at that point, she would be going 59 miles per hour.
I mean, it's not as fast as like a cheetah, but yeah, I mean, it's still very, very fast. What's the equivalent of that as an animal? Like,
I'm pretty sure that's actually within the realm of like real life.
Doesn't cheetah? Well, a cheetah can go like 100 miles an hour if it can.
Even then, it can only do that for short bursts.
Right, I know, but this is 18. This is 18 seconds of time that's happening here.
True, yeah. Dang.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Okay. Anna's got the zoomies.
Yeah, I'm like, somebody give me their bag of holding. so I can safely transport these potions.
Yeah, I'd totally do. Actually, let me double check.
Deli just tosses it in the air, and like Anna, as a blur, just goes past it. Yeah.
Yeah, I could give you one of my bags of holding.
One of mine. Perfect.
One of them is filled with components. The other one is just.
Anybody need me to take anything to the shore for them? Everybody good? Okay, so are we doing this plan of me going and picking up potions?
Sounds good to me. So. I mean,
and then continuing on doing boats, or then are we all going to go to the shore?
I feel like the boats. I don't know. The problem is the boats are the more important ones,
but they're scary.
That is the problem.
Well, what I'm most worried about is like, because I think we're closest to like the main boat, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that scares me. But I know that we're gonna have to take that out eventually, right? Like,
yeah.
No.
But what are the Jade Ravens doing right now? Are they just leading teams?
Yeah, so they're attacking. They're helping the shore be able to fight back the invaders. And as a note, none of the encounters are going to be handled by the Jade Ravens. Like they're technically fighting the flesh golems, but unless you guys kill them, it doesn't count as like victory points. You have to do these encounters. Like it's not that they won't die eventually, but they'll do more damage, and make it not victory points worthy.
Flesh golems.
Mm-hmm. So those are on the shore as well.
Do we want to set this? Do we want to set this out as while Anna's going to get the potions, we're taking down the ship so we can go inland?
We're taking down the ship and then like ramming the ship into another ship and then attacking it.
Well, I think if we ran the ship into the other ship and scuttle it in a way so it's, this one's vertical.
Yeah, if you manage to succeed at that well enough, then you could basically count both of them as scuttled, right? Even if some of the people survive on the ship, it's basically useless to them.
Well, my thought is if we can do the thing where we're also in front of the Brine Harlot, it also at least buys us some more time to work on that. So then we hopefully scuttle one. I mean, we definitely scuttle the ship we're on at the very least.
Yeah.
Maybe it scuttles the second ship. The what is this? It's the Sea Witch's
Curse.
Maybe it scuttles that one too. We stall the Brine Harlot a little bit so we can deal with that. We can have a little extra time to go and deal with that.
You certainly make a ship. A ship is now in front of their cannon fire, right? So that'll at least buy you a little time while it sinks, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do we see magic being thrown out from any of the other ships?
Nope.
Okay, so it's just our guy.
Just cannons at this point. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe going inshore is better then, because I feel like we're being hampered by having to deal with water.
I feel like we're doing fine.
Well, actually, I feel like then again, the water's also helping us because we can.
The water's keeping you safe.
That's true.
Because people can't just run over and get you unless you cast another crake spawn.
I'd be curious how much we're gonna heal from these potions. Because obviously we're not gonna get like a
let's
full
get to
health,
that point. Do the healing potions and then just see, right?
Well, I'm also wondering, like, is it worth it for me to obviously I should get healing potions and we can scuttle the ship, but then are there clerics there able to just heal us with spells, because those are way more effective than potions?
Yeah, there are clerics there who could do that too. Yeah.
Because would that be better for you guys who are down so low? You guys need healing way more than me at this point. I'm actually feeling, I'm not feeling great, but I'm feeling way better than you guys.
I'd say you should only grab the potions if you guys are planning on actually fighting the ship still. Otherwise, it does make more sense to just go back. How about we just go? Oh, yeah, that's true. No, okay, we need to decide that now, because then Anna wouldn't even leave if that was the case. Okay, so here's my first question. Do you scuttle the hag?
I like the plan of making it trying to make it crash into another ship.
The hag is the first ship.
The far one.
The one that got attacked by the crake spawn but didn't get scuttled.
Yeah, I think we've definitely...
I feel like you can send me and I'll go dump whatever from on it and set it on fire. Can I do that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you would have. That's
Did we say we took tar from the tar?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can
in a
just
bag of
produce
holding.
flame and Audrey can
Yeah.
fire
I did
bolt,
fill
you know?
I did think to temporarily fill one of my component pouch with tar instead of what I had been putting in it.
Yeah. So we can put tar on the ship, and then I think Audrin should like focus, like me and Take, we can go over there and do that while Audrin and Deli are on the ship, and Deli's like using the call lightning. Like while Audrin's steering the ship. And
that's going to be helpful because then Deli can keep the cannoneers distracted while Audrin gets the ship into position to ram.
Yeah,
that makes sense
I
to
feel
me.
like that could be good, and I'm fast enough where like I can take me over real fast, get it done, and then like get us back to the ship with my haste. And like even if I'm encumbered and move half speed with Takewee, like going up to the ship and like doing everything, I still am like way fast enough as we've established.
Okay, yeah. So I think that's probably a good thing to just do now, and then we can figure out after the ramming happens, whether or not you guys want to go back and get potions or not, right? Okay, so I'm thinking Anna and Takewee just do it. I don't know if there's a role involved here. It's just an abandoned ship, so it just takes time, right? So you guys are doing that. Deli, how about you make an Arcana check for me? And this will just be for how well are you using your spell, the call lightning, to like distract the ship so that Audrin can get in position.
Can I get help from Audrin, or since he's doing something else?
He's doing something else.
Well, could I like call out because I'm the captain? Can I call out?
I mean, you're helping him, like, but this is the issue, right? Audrin needs to probably be full time focusing on what he's doing because he's literally only one person. Like normally crews of people need to do this.
1-man crew.
Exactly. Yeah. This is Audrin having to go very fast between a bunch of different things, trying to do it, make it work as quickly as possible, right? We're bringing some things up.
I have a +6 to this, but part of me still wants to see if we can make this, because this is very important.
This will be Deli giving Audrin advantage on the roll he's about to make, which I think because Audrin is one person, he already has disadvantage to try it. So,
I mean, if it's more, if we think it's more like the other ship is already abandoned, we can go set fire to it afterwards. Like if it's better for me and Takewee to help on the ship to like.
That's true.
That would make sure Audrin doesn't have disadvantage to start off with. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should do that instead. And like we can do
it would be very difficult to set this thing up with just literally one person doing it. So
we can just stay.
Setting the other boat on fire would literally take one action. Deli, Audrin flying overhead, Deli dumping the tar, Audrin casting produce flame.
That's true.
So which we can do later.
Which is also what me and Takewee were doing. I was going to dump the tar and she was going to do the burning hand.
Yeah, I mean, you could also just spend 6 seconds doing that at the tail of the beginning of this. That makes more sense because you're going to be out of range of it after this.
Yeah,
right?
we'll do that.
So then, can we do that real quick and then come help him
and then
while he
start
gets
everything
game
else?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so Deli, still make your Arcana check, and then this will make sure that Audrin has advantage instead of just a straight roll.
I'm trying to. Here's the thing. I'm trying to think of a way where I can. I'm trying to think of getting advantage for myself on this, so I can make sure he gets advantage.
Can you cast guidance on yourself?
While he's thinking of that, can I
guidance is an action.
Tell a story that I had in mind to just get inspiration that's related to the situation?
Let's do that if Deli fails this roll, right?
Okay.
Because then you're going to have advantage, right?
Yeah.
You can still say it even if you want to charge inspiration or whatever, but let's do Deli's thing first, I think.
Okay. I just want to give him time to process.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'm trying to think of something. What is something that I'm trying to think of something related to? Because here's the thing, Deli's using this a lot. Obviously, like mechanically wise, it's because it's just the most efficient way I can do damage. But I'm trying to think of story wise. Why does Deli?
did Deli try to swallow something metal during a thunderstorm?
And then it became a lightning rod. And you, what if Deli like swallowed lightning on accident at one point?
I like that idea, but I have an idea. So
Deli accidentally became a magic weather vane at one point.
Well, okay, maybe here's the idea. Part of the reason why Deli is able just to eat as much as she can is because literally, I mean that this is something that happened before she met the collectors. Her master, Mr. Davenport, would literally just make her shove random things down her throat to make her do wild magic surges because she was a circus freak. So it's what he made her do. And maybe one time, he fed her something and he didn't realize actually was the magic, and it was something lightning related. Maybe it was like a lightning sword or something like that.
Javelin of lightning.
Huh?
A javelin of lightning.
Oh yeah, like a lightning javelin. Like it was something that got tossed around. She didn't want it. Maybe like she didn't want to eat it because she knew, like, I was like, I've never, like, she doesn't want to do it, but he forced her. She did it, and it led to her maybe like accidentally casting Call Lightning on herself, where instead of like the lightning going to her, it like came from her mouth essentially, and it was spicy.
Yep.
Yeah,
cool.
And ever since that, she just has that rumble inside her, and she just channels that rumble to
a rumbly in your tumbly.
Rumbly in my tum.
The rumbly is really rumbly, but she's being super brave right now.
Anyway.
All right, good luck.
23. Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
I'm so glad I had that advantage.
Yep. All right, Audrin, you have advantage on this roll because Anna and Takei are helping you, and Deli is doing well with the Call Lightning.
Okay.
Bardic?
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask. I have one Bardic left.
You can do that.
Is this important? Like, I mean, like, I know
feel
we
like this
still
is
have
important.
I agree. So I just wanted to like have consensus that, like, you know, last thing.
I mean, if you don't use it, the only reason that I would say
use it now. Well, he has 10 minutes, so
right. But I'm saying the only thing that I would say if you don't use it now, the only other time that you would use it is, I think, if we actually go and like are going and fighting the Brine Harlot. Would be the only other time you use it. So I feel like, yeah, if you give it to him now, we would within 10 minutes be fighting the Brine Harlot if we decide to do that. So I feel like it's a good time.
All right.
Would guidance make sense in this case? But since that's only lasts for a round.
Yeah, I don't think that makes sense here because Deli also needs to do Call Lightning stuff. Yeah. So, yep.
All right, take my Bardic, Jordan.
So
if you need it.
Can I give a little story that I had in
Sure, yeah, go ahead. You don't need the advantage, but you'll inspire yourself for later.
Yeah.
Charge inspiration.
Whenever Audrin was very young, almost about the time when he was first taken into the Crimson Fleet, there was a moment where Audrin realized, they're pirates, they're doing their pirate thing, they're raiding another ship. There's a split moment where Audrin realizes that he could try to gain his freedom. I'll wait for Caleb, unless he can hear me. Okay, you good? I'll assume he can hear me. So Audrin saw an opportunity to possibly gain his freedom by taking the steering wheel, whatever I don't know, I forget what it's called, but to trying to ram
helm.
this helm. Thank you. He was trying to take the helm and ram this other ship, and and the gears start turning, and he thinks this might be my one opportunity to
escape.
Possibly get away, possibly escape, and he's stopped by Xiao Fa because Xiao Fa sees the gears turning. And
hand on your shoulder.
One of their first interactions together. And now he's not here to stop him.
Yeah, be very careful what you do next, boy, is what he said, right?
Yeah.
And we see maybe Audrin just glance down at Xiao Fa's unconscious body on the deck of the ship. I assume you just what do you do with Xiao Fa? That's actually a good question.
Well, push him over the edge. Push him over the edge.
No, we keep the body so we can stab him with the black heart or with the black dagger.
I feel like I just would stab him with the normal dagger to kill him.
I think we already did that.
He's stabilized. We haven't done that yet.
Oh, I thought Tigli said she did.
Oh no,
no one said they did yet.
Was it only the wand of fireball on him?
Only wand of fireballs. He just had a lot of high powered magic, just innate. Other than that.
Yeah, we want to keep his body with us so we can make sure he's not coming back.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so is the idea that because you could just grab the black heart. Wait, did you hide the black heart dagger? Where's the black heart
we
dagger
have that still, don't we?
Sorry, black heart dagger is something else. Where's the non-res dagger, whatever that one's called?
Do we have that? I thought we.
I think
put it somewhere else.
We hid it away somewhere where none of us.
Did we put it in our bag of holding? I don't remember. No.
I do not personally have it.
I don't have it.
Did we I'm not sure if we decided.
I don't think we should use it on him just in case we want to do something like speak with dead. We do not know how to reverse it, but the pirates will. So like it's not. I would assume that if they're using it, they know how to reverse it too if they really need to. So I don't really see how it's of benefit to us to do something that hampers our ability to do anything else.
Sure, that makes sense. So you're just keeping him for now?
Yeah,
I think we like kill him and then just like keep the body in.
Yeah, but if we're about to sink this ship, like his body's
holding.
Put his body in a bag of holding?
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
You won't need air.
Through can it fit through
fit?
the bag of holding?
We can make it fit.
Just break some bones, you know.
Yeah. The only way it would matter is if the bag of holding says specifically, like, there's only a certain threshold. Roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth. I don't think you can fit a whole body through there.
No, 2 feet in
2
diameter.
feet in diameter?
2 feet in diameter?
How big is he? I could fit in something 2 feet in diameter.
Oh, I got because it would be 4 feet across. I see what you're No. That's no. 2 feet in I don't know. 2 feet is smaller than you're thinking.
All the way around.
Broad shoulders, that's all you need, and then you're
2 feet in diameter. I could.
What you're saying is if we cut off his arms first.
Remember, this also
no. You can't fit in that though, Deli. Did you see what you just did there? Your shoulders can't fit through.
No,
the way if that's 2 feet in diameter. No, if you put it over your head, like the.
No, look, it's covering my shoulders. Like, this isn't even a foot long. Wait, I have a ruler.
I think 2 feet is plenty of
Remember that time we spent like a good 2 minutes trying to figure out? Can a body
fit in a
bag of holding?
2 feet in diameter.
You should just type in bag of holding. That'll
bag of holding body.
Yeah,
because this is only 18 inches. I would have another 6 inches to go.
Oh, okay. If you still have more 6 inches, then
see, this is from the center of my chest out. It would fit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine then.
Barely, but it'll fit.
Yeah, it is a tight fit, but yeah, I think it'll fit.
Deli probably did.
Takely really does not understand why we're saving this body. She's just like, this is so weird.
Deli probably is also like,
if we have to put him in here, he's gonna get on my things.
It's all evil germs are gonna get everywhere.
Okay.
Well, unless we put him in the component pouch one, the one that we just emptied. Anyway, whatever. We have a body in the bag of holding now. Good thing it's not a bag of devouring.
Yeah. Audrin, do you want to go ahead and make that roll then?
Yeah.
This will be a water vehicles proficiency roll with advantage.
Plus the
D8. Do I charge
Probably
advantage or do I charge inspiration for that?
You can charge inspiration too, yeah.
Yay.
And then I was going to say you can use intelligence for this, I think.
What's your bardic, Alyssa?
+6.
D6.
It's a D6?
Yeah.
So
okay. I only have 3 levels in Bard. Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
I have 4 levels in Bard. Yeah.
Say again, Audrey.
Water vehicles intelligence.
Yep. With advantage. Hey, 26.
Break 30. No.
I would say, is it going to make a difference, Caleb?
I don't think it will. I think 26 is perfectly fine, especially with Deli causing distractions with Call Lightning. I think Audrin can pull it off. We see Audrin.
Audrin takes the helm, and he's
giving orders to Anna and Takewee for the rigging and stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's just like a really brief moment he breathes, and he just goes, and like camera zooms in on his face, and he goes, "I've always wanted to do this."
I mean, just start cranking the wheel, yeah. And we just see the ship like veer. And I think Audrin, you can see on the Brian Harlot, you see an orc. Standing on the at the helm, not the helm, at the prow of the ship, like holding something on the rigging and just staring at you as you're just like veering this ship. And you know who this is, right? This is Sargon, your old captain, who is apparently now captain of the Brian Harlot. He's just staring at you like bewilderment, but also hatred in his eyes, right? As you veer the ship into the Sea Witch's Curse. And Sea Witch's Curse is trying desperately to get out of the way, but they're like motionless, right? So like it takes a long time for them to like the wind to pick up in their sails. And they're starting maybe to go like backwards a little bit. And then you just ram the ship right into the front portion of the ship. And yeah, both are definitely breached, right? The prow of your ship, of the Stygian shark, just crumples and rips off. And the hold of both ships just start filling with water.
So
we see a couple of the... We see it like a cannon fall, and then a couple of pirates like jump into the water after it, right, trying to get out of the way.
So we crashed into that farthest ship right there.
This one right here, yeah. So this ship is now like that, basically.
Audrin runs to grab Tikwi so they can fly away, but right before he does, he looks over at Sargon and just goes. And then grabs
Tikwi also joins in and goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Deli's probably
very mature of both of you.
Deli's probably keeping up the call lightnings to keep the other ship distracted, so they can't just like board us or attack us. Like,
yeah. So is the plan here? You're just running back to the shore? Is that?
Okay, that's what I was about to say. It's like we've destroyed 3 ships at this point.
Triple kill.
The
I
big
think we're gonna
one,
go back and
are we gonna go back and deal with the golems?
Well, at this point, we're like given we don't have potions, I don't know if we can stay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like I can still run back and get. That's what I was trying to figure out. Is like at this point, do I run back and grab potions?
Even without haste, right? I think you can still make it in 3 rounds, right?
Not 3
or 4.
No. It would take way longer.
So I think at this point, what we should do is run back all together, get healed up by the cleric, then go address the flesh golems. Then unless the Third Street Saints, I don't know, what are their names? I forget about them. I forget their names. What
Third Street Saints?
Saints Row
That's a really cool name, but like I don't know. I'm gonna write that down.
Is that from something else?
It's from Saints Row.
Oh, so
dang it, man.
Yeah, sorry. No, the main
I was gonna say this sounds like a band. We should make that band.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need to use this for something, but okay.
I mean, the way I see it, we've taken 3 out of 5.
Use Caleb. That sounds so cool. It's about gangs in a video game. Never mind.
The way I see it, we've already taken 3 out of 5 of these ships down. We can probably go to take down, help out on land a little bit.
Well, I'm thinking like if we get healed up, go help out the not Third Street Saints, go help out the Jade Ravens, and then if we're able to take the Jade Ravens with us, and maybe we can run into who knows, maybe we'll run into our bird friend, Git. Maybe we run into Git, and then we all together go and confront the big bad ship.
Yeah.
How many victory points do we get for destroying?
Yeah, I was gonna say 300. So 100 for each ship.
So we earned 400 victory points already this session.
Mm-hmm. So we are at 1750 now.
That's the number that I really wanted us to reach for some reason. I just really wanted us to get 1750.
Yeah. So three ships have been scuttled. There's still a bunch of pirates like on the shore already. Large contingents of pirates already came on shore. So even though they've lost 3 ships, they're still perfectly able in theory to take far shore if you guys don't, step up and do your thing. But yeah. I think we probably just end there though, right? Like we see you guys like fly away and go back to, and we can pick up next time with getting healed and then going to face the golems. I think that'll be fun.
Somebody call Lenny Kravitz.
Why?
Once again, don't understand your reference. so sorry, Jordan.
Because we're gonna fly away.
Okay, I think
I assume it's a music reference, but I apologize.
I'm uncultured. I'm sorry.
It's a pretty obscure.
Okay. I feel less stupid now.
Music reference.
Okay, then maybe it's not what I'm thinking of then.
I say obscure. I mean, it was a popular song right around the turn of the century. But honestly, it's one of those songs that if you heard it, you'd probably be like, "Oh yeah, I vaguely remember this." I want to get away.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Lenny Kravitz.
Da, 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 da,
Yep.
da, 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 da. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm figuring we do for cleric healing is I'm gonna let you guys just get all the way back up to full. And then we'll just assume you can't do this again, right? This is your one-time use for the clerics. They're also healing other people, so that like they're all tapped out now at this point.
Am I allowed to use my full healing after the golems?
Oh,
since you haven't.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think because this is the issue. If you don't take the healing now, they're going to use it on someone else later, right? By the time you get back to them.
If I told them to save some for me.
No, like their job is to heal all the people who are helping fight Farshar and save people's lives. But like and see people's lives, right? Because like if they need to use a spell to make sure one of the Jade Ravens doesn't die, that's So you either take it now or you let someone else get it later.
I have a question.
Fine.
Yes, Jordan. Chat understood your reference.
Oh, thank you, chat.
Yeah.
No, I think that's a different song because I thought the same thing. Caveat ties. That's the song I thought of, but I think he's talking about something else.
I'm talking about "Fly Away" by Lenny Kravitz.
The song they're talking about is the one I was talking about. Is "I'll Fly Away, Old Glory."
Oh yeah, that's
a different song.
Different one.
Okay.
Sorry, chat.
That is a good song though. How much does a haste potion cost, and what is the possibility that we could just buy one for Anna right quick?
I mean, you can't buy one for Anna because there are no shops open right now. But I mean,
take one and then leave gold.
Yeah, I mean, you could steal one, or we could assume. Here, let's do this. One of you make a luck save, and if you succeed, there's one haste potion that happens to be in the store for the battle that you could take. Whoever would like to make the luck save.
I guess I'll roll it.
Do it.
What is it? Just 1d20?
D20 plus
your
4.
Proficiency. Okay, that was the DC I was thinking, was 15. So you are good. Yeah, there's one haste potion available to snag.
There you go, Anna. I got you your haste potion back. You didn't get healed, but you got your haste potion back.
Yeah, it makes sense though. There would be like a smattering of potions that could be grabbed for this sort of thing.
I can be fast again.
Oh wait, we've only used one of the elemental gems so far. We only used the water one. Oh yeah, we have the water fire one. How much did that end up helping again?
We got
50
points.
Yeah,
total for using the two of them. For using
25 for each.
Because I was just looking at my stuff. I have a wand of aid. I don't know what that does.
I think it gives you like temporary hit points and some like advantage on saves or something like that.
Oh, it's just the aid spell then.
Yeah. It's
before we get to the flesh golems, are we allowed to like buff ourselves and stuff like that?
Yeah, you'll have time to do that. Yeah.
Cool. I want to give you all temporary hit points. I've never done that before. Oh, just one of you, I guess.
Oh, and we healed max then?
Yep. All the way back up to full. But this is the only time you'll be able to do that. From here on out, you are on your own. You could also stock up on some potions if you'd like to, though, like regular healing potions.
Yes. Yeah. I also took the opportunity to eat some gold.
I'm thinking each of you can at least take one, maybe of like the higher level healing.
Oh, okay.
Let's take a look at what the levels of that are. There's 4 levels.
It's healing potion, greater, superior, and
supreme.
Supreme, yeah, there we go.
Okay, so someone make a luck save for me, and that will determine you each get one potion of one of these types. Actually, just roll a d4.
I was gonna say
someone just roll a D4 for me.
The Supreme Potion actually isn't better. It just has the logo on it, so it's like more valuable.
It's on brand versus off brand. Yeah.
Look, you gotta get that
nice.
potion drip.
All right.
So what do we have?
Potion of Supreme Healing.
So we each have one of those?
Yeah, and I think this is what happens, right? You guys go back to the clerics, right? And they heal you up, and then Benedict comes to you, Anna, and he says, "This took a lot to acquire, but I managed to make 4 of these, and I think you're the people to have them." And he hands you 10d4 plus 20 is what these things can heal.
I look at him and I go,
shock face. Okay.
Yeah, but like to show that like I understand the weight of this.
Yeah.
Like he has rendered me speechless.
And I think what he says, Father Valentine gives his regards.
Father Valentine. What a great man.
Godspeed, Anna.
Actually, before we get healed with them, could I cast aid so we actually get, because what this does is the spell aid does your spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit points maximum and current hit points increases by 5 during the duration.
How long is the duration?
8 hours, so we're good.
Oh.
I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't matter when you spend it because you get 5 and your maximum increases by 5, so it doesn't matter. But
Said it was Supreme, right?
Yep, Supreme.
I don't know if it's
so we get 5 temporary hit points with aid.
I'm trying to figure out what the wand of aid
your maximum increases by 5 for 8 hours. So this isn't temporary hit points. You could be healed up to this amount as well.
Because this one thing I'm finding, I don't know what this is, but this is saying it adds my caster level. But that's this. I don't know if this is D&D I'm looking at.
You're looking at aid?
Yeah, but I'm trying to find specifically the wand of aid. Because I don't know if the wand is any different.
That's not a 5e thing.
Okay. So it'll just be increase it by, you have 5 temporary hit points, and you also go up. Actually, oh no, I don't have 5 temporary hit points. Only you guys. But that's fine.
Yeah, 3 creatures.
You're the ones going into battle.
All right.
Yeah, so I would just change your maximums and make a note somewhere that you need to put them down again after this battle.
Or put temporary hit points at -5, just to signify that.
I'm just gonna put my current hit points at 88, and then
temporary hit points at -5. What would that?
Because you're increasing your maximum, so you just put -5 temporary. Your reminder, hey, you don't actually have these 5 hit points.
Oh,
just the way to signify.
You'd have to remember that's why you did that, but yeah.
I'm gonna put my temporary hit points at 83, and then my max hit point and stuff at 88. So then I remember that 83 is the real number.
Okay, so we're gaining 5 temporary hit points.
Yes, but your max also increases, so you can get it healed back.
Yeah, exactly. It's not temporary hit points. Your maximum actually increases by that amount, which means you can be healed up to that amount, as opposed to temporary, which once it goes away, it's gone. That's
honestly, if I remembered we'd done this, I would have done this a while ago. I mean, how many? Because I have the wand. Does it actually? Does this stack?
Probably not.
Okay.
I would assume no, that you can't just like keep casting it to give us like 50 million extra.
I don't think it does.
Anna, take
I don't know how many charges the wand has.
Let's see, equal to your spell casting.
So
oh dang. Okay. Okay, I'll have to remember this. I want to cast heroism on Anna.
Nice.
First time I've ever used that.
Yeah.
But let's see. It's not going to do a ton, but for a minute, as long as I can keep concentration, which, I'm tank, so we'll see how long that lasts. But you gain temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of your turns.
Ooh.
Does this conflict with the aid, even though it's technically not temporary? Okay.
No, they're just
no, because aid is not temporary hit points.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have done this, man. Yeah, I should have cast Fog Cloud on the ship. Man,
we can still do that.
The issue with that kind of stuff is like, if you cast that, it affects us too.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like, as we were leaving the ship, like, after we scuttled, if I cast that on the big bad ship.
Is there does it concentration, or is it just like a duration?
It's a duration of an hour, and it is concentration.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. I don't think it matters that. I mean, you're gonna get into a fight pretty soon here. I don't know if it really matters so much.
I mean,
if it was just gonna be like a thing you could have done, and it was gonna last for whatever time, I would have just let you do it. But
my other question is, should I cast false life on myself?
You post the spell in the chat.
Sure.
I
think it gives them temporary.
Excuse me. I mean,
1d4 plus 4 temporary. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, go into the combat really buffed, right?
Yeah, we just got our butts almost handed to us.
Yeah.
I will say that if I do that, that also means that's one spell slot less for casting something like Cure Wounds, or Shield, or Thunder Wave.
But also keep in mind, there's a lot more combat to go here. And like being able to get through the next battle with not much damage done, all things considered, is probably going to be a good idea. It doesn't matter if you use it now or then, right? Like the idea is that you're going to have hit points be depleted, and putting a buffer so that you'd not actually be damaged that amount is great.
Like if you do it now, 1d4 plus 4, that's the equivalent of like having to cast a first level healing word during battle and like wasting your bonus action doing that instead of something else.
Yeah.
That being said, a shield spell could potentially save him from more damage.
That's more damage than the 1d4 plus 4. That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
But that also takes my reaction.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's something. I don't know. I could see.
I don't know.
Going
Yeah,
either way.
I would think do it. Like, then we can also like just test and see if that was more effective than shield. Like, might as well try, right? Try different things and see what's
at this point. Like, how many spells have you used? Like, you haven't used any, really, right?
Zero. I haven't used any spells yet.
Oh, that's true. You
just do a one first level spell. That's fine.
I'm about to blow through 2 spells right now just to do heroism, and then I'm going to cast mirror image on myself. So. As well.
Like, this is the thing, right? If you can get to this golem encounter and demolish them without much done to you, that will be great, because like you want to make sure that when you actually face the end, you have enough hit points to get through it alive.
That's why I'm so happy I freaking rolled a 4. I cannot believe I rolled a 4.
Yeah, very helpful. It also means that I don't have to pull any punches now. Not that I was pulling any punches before, but
I thought I was like, how has that ever changed? Like,
yeah.
What are you talking about? I just have to freaking be fast enough to go grab all my friends all the time.
Very true.
That was, I mean, really, Emily, MVP of this whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're doing Burning Wheel, you would have certainly gotten a persona for that. Yeah.
I should have just trusted the dice gods were going to give it to me, because I didn't need advantage. I just rolled it straight.
It was really endearing, though, to be honest.
It just goes to show.
What do you mean? You did need advantage.
No, I didn't.
It was on the. Oh no, it was on the. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah.
I should have done what I always do, which is just trust the dice will give me the correct roll.
The other thing is, if you hadn't delayed for that long, the random number generator may not have given you that number.
True. You're so right.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Should we go to the after show, I guess?
Yeah, I was going to say
doing after show.
This probably could have all been after show stuff. That's fine.
It probably really should have been, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and call it there.
If you like this kind of content, you should subscribe to patreon.com/CalebMpowers, because this is the kind of stuff you could get every single time we play Terra Invicta.
Yep. We usually talk about a bunch of numbers.
I cry sometimes.
That's true. That's true.
Bunch of numbers.
2 weeks in a row.
All right, we'll go ahead and call it there. Do a quick after show. Talk about what you guys. I'm curious what you guys think is like ahead, right? Like what other secrets are there still to be unveiled? Yeah. We'll talk about it. That was a really fun session. Thanks for playing, guys. Thank you for watching. See ya.